last night we got into San Jose, Costa Rica. The clouds are starting to roll in. We're hoping for some afternoon thunderstorms because we're down here testing the OutDry Extreme. I've been to Costa Rica before, but never to San Jose, so I'm excited to see all the culture and flavor that you find in a typical Costa Rican city.
Everyone has a big smile on their face and a big open heart. You know, just to see that vibrancy and people living their lives and to be a part of that, you know, really makes you feel like you're alive. You know, it was an amazing first experience to be on a mountain bike in Costa Rica.
It was super hot in the afternoon, but then the thunderstorms kind of rolled in out of nowhere.
The rain here, whenever it falls, it's invigorating rain. To be pedaling through that rain, and you know, it just amplifies the whole feeling of adventure.
And even though we were climbing and working up a sweat, the jacket's super breathable, so.
The reason that I can laugh about it and smile about it and tell you how great it was because I wasn't miserable and wet.
Rafting down here is awesome. I would recommend it to anybody. You got to come down here. These rapids are huge, undulating, bodies of water. You're coming off of rocks, and the guides here were really fun. They put us right in the middle of the biggest rapids, and Lauren and I were blowing up all over the place, sliding across the seats, running into each other, falling in the water.
We're all one big team here. Helping each other out. If you fall out, you're going to get back in because you got great teammates and people who have your back.
So halfway through the rafting trip, we stopped and stayed at the Rio Tropicales Lodge, and it felt like we were staying in tree houses practically. It was really cool to kind of experience that jungle lifestyle and then be able to get out early and start heading down the river again.
Whenever you take a couple tumbles out of a boat, you're already wet until then the rain starts coming down, and then you're double wet.
We're in a warm climate, but when it started raining, it was a little cooler, so we threw on our OutDries. That kept our body temperature up while we were going down the river. So it was cool to be able to, not have to worry about what the weather was, but just be able to experience what we were doing. And we had a blast. One of my favorite things that we've done in Costa Rica is pick up a motorcycle to ride from location to location throughout our stay here.
I'm a speed demon, so to be on the back of the bike, it felt wild and energetic, and that's kind of been the overlying theme for me of this whole entire trip was Costa Rica is like one big motorcycle ride. Wind in your hair, warm breeze, and you're just going for it.